Welcome back to the lab. Upstairs still. You guys hated my last video that I put up yesterday. Oh. No one likes radio control cars. Who would have thought? 80 of you liked it. That's alright. That's enough. Even if 4 of you watch it. Hey, look. This is the way it's going to be for a little bit. There'll be a little bit of radio control car content. There'll be a little bit of something. If I can find something to do that's not heavy duty on the hands, I'll get into it, but at the moment, workshop's paused. So let's check out the progress on this. It's a reproduction of a reproduction of a reproduction, maybe? So the Top Force, this fella here, that came out in 92 or something like that, 1991 or 1992, and they went through a couple of, they did an evolution version of it and stuff, and then they did a reproduction in at least 2017. I'm not sure if there were any prior to that. I don't know how many times it's been released since then, but this just here, just now, is the most current, just literally released and pretty much sold out lots of places. There's one left at Frankton Model Shop. If I don't go and buy it, that might be there. I got a bit carried away with this today, and it's kind of pretty much finished. Pretty much. It needs some stickers on it. I need to fix that. I screwed that up. I need to fix that. I'm not going to go and get another body for it to do that. Although, with the wing, what do? It's clear, so you've got to paint one side of it. So one side of it's going to have a matte finish. So you paint the top side. Everyone says, oh, just paint the underside. You paint the top side. The outside edges here on the tips are nice and shiny and good. See, shiny, good. And then underneath at the back there is all nice and shiny and good. Realistically, that's the critical surface for aerodynamics, but we're dealing with such a small thing, it's not going to matter. So I don't know. Did I paint the wrong side? Who cares? Threw it together. Chuck some stuff in there, stole the brain out of the Clodbuster. That Clodbuster, which actually needs to go silver to make the fleet all the same. This was tucked in under here. It needs to be secured somewhere nicely. I'm not going to run an antenna on this. We don't need them these days. As you can see, very, very short antenna wire on modern RC gear compared to the old school stuff. Threw a battery in it, and it goes. Drove it around the house, literally inside. Couple of laps around the lounge, there it goes. Now, what do you reckon about mods? We need to do some mods. Something that's not going to wreck my hand. I can do some carbon fibre. We can do a proper carbon fibre chassis instead of fiberglass. I think the Top Force Evo might have had proper carbon fibre. It'd be a piece of cake to make. Really, really easy. I just tear the car to pieces again, which doesn't take 5 minutes. Just laminate together some carbon fibre and cut it out, and that would be that. Suspension arms, I talked about that. No one answered the question, shall I make some? Aluminium ones, you can buy them. That's easy. You can just buy all this stuff, but that's not the point. We're trying to kill time. Make some? I think I want to make some. Won't be hard. Stand in front of the milling machine. Turn the handles. That's good. Good. No stress on the hand. But there it goes. See, better not do that too much. We're actually kind of doing a burnout on the bench there. But what's new? Burnout's fun. Cool. Well, I mean, it's Sunday night and I've got that far. So I guess the thing to do next is the manta ray. We can't do an unboxing, like I said already. Probably just damage the box, do you think? Nah, it'll be alright. Hang on. This one hand. Oh, that's too hard. Hang on. Good Lord, that stinks. Because I painted the body and put it in. Noises. Doesn't do too badly with that. Let's take it so the light is a little bit better. That's pretty good. Possibly a little bit shabby around the edges of the nose cone there, and a bit of bleed going on there, isn't there? That's not ideal. There are stickers that cover those areas and make it look more better, and there's ways to fix that anyway, but that'll actually fit on the top force if I trim it. Obviously I haven't trimmed it yet, but that's all it'll need, and it'll just clip straight on there, and that then becomes a manta ray with all the top force pieces on it. How bloody boring. Don't need to assemble tyres, did that the other day. This is all much the same as what we just did that you missed out on seeing the bulk of. But the destruction manual's in here. It's on the floor now. The destruction manual, what do we start with on this one? So with the top force, we started straight into the differentials, was the first thing that we did. There we go. This is a traditional style differential, much more like what's in a real car, but still very different, but a lot closer than what the top force one was. So we start with that. Oh, hey, I see there's quite a few differences already. Yeah, same process, exact same process. Next thing we're doing, putting the engine, sorry, the motor. They don't have an engine, they have an electric motor. Putting that all together and throwing the gearbox together. No adjustable arms, no fancy fibre reinforced plastic. And that's that, and you just zip through it, put it together, and bathtub chassis, somewhere around here the bathtub chassis is going to pop out. Can't even find it. There it is. There you go. Big hunk of plastic instead of fancy carbon. Why do I keep saying carbon fibre? Fibre reinforced plastic. Here it is. I'm going to rip the box if I'm not careful. There you go. Can't get that out one-handed, but that's what they start off with. Let's make some progress on that for a laugh. Just like that. There were parts strewn all over the place. Yeah, I topped them all out. Not all. There's a handful of pieces left on there. Literally. Chopped it all out to do it all wrong. And put it together in completely the wrong order, just for fun. What do we think? These yellow shock absorbers, they might look better on the top force. Nah, too much contrast. Speaking of contrast, you blooming Tamiya experts, I want these in black. Don't necessarily want aluminium ones. I'm sure they'll be available. Did they ever come out in black plastic so that they're not this ghastly stand out and ruin the whole? We've got, what do we got? Black, silver, chrome, shiny steely bits, and white, and then we've got these. Why? Ruins it. There's no other. Why put that on me? Yuck. Right, let's start throwing things together the wrong way. It's all wrong. Wrong, it's all wrong. You're doing it wrong. I think that's enough rule breaking shenanigans for today. Actually, that's a good fun day. We're running out of day. So I'll tackle this later. It might not be tomorrow. I'll do it later at some point in time. So all the nylon bushes, threw them in there, don't need them. We've got all the bronze type bushes from that. Now that. So we'll chuck those in. I was going to throw the motor in just now, just for a laugh, but I got to open another bag. I've had enough. Yeah, I need a pinion gear. It's right there, see? Right there. But we'll do that later on. Right, thanks for watching. Channel members, I know I've promised you to get to see the videos first. These ones are crap. So we're not doing that for these ones. But I'll post something up for you shortly with what I want to get on with the March. Some plans going forward in the future. You guys will get to see that first and everyone else can wait a week. How's that? All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support too. Those of you watching all this jibber jabber. Just put it on, go and have a cup of coffee. Come back when it's finished. All right, cheers, bye. Oh no, the motor fell in accidentally and other things started to be assembled. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away.